Welcome everyone to this channel, and let's dive straight into the next tips for animators. Number 25, be entertaining. Finding a sweet little gag for your shot is great, or approaching a big shot with subtle acting can be rewarding, but it's also good to look at the emotions themselves, the arcs, the stretch and squash as a way to amplify the shot. Sometimes an extra elegant antic can feed the intention of the shot, or particularly vicious splat can push the slapstick. Remember that you're doing the animation because it's more than live action, and this means it's your responsibility to step up to the challenge with something beyond the normal. Number 26, watch good animation. Pick a movie or a show that has sublime animation and watch it carefully for tricks and techniques that you can use in your own animation. It's also the bar that you need to reach. You're in direct competition with this stuff, not just an admirer. It should get your competitive nature going and put you in a mindset that you will raise your own quality. Stop being starstruck and come to realize that you will be better than what you're watching one day. Might as well start trying today. Definitely. And if you check out Arcane, for me at the moment it's Arcane and Blue Samurai and Love, Death, Robots. Obviously you've got the Disney, Pixar and all that stuff, but this Arcane stuff coming out now is just insane. And obviously Spider-Verse as well, that is crazy. That started all this, you know. This amazing comic book style animation that they're doing is just next level. Number 27, focus. Send your emails, do your final scrolls through social media, clear your schedule, and then set down to work without interruption. I would advise sticking to music rather than documentaries or podcasts. Someone talking in your ear will slow you down. It's only by entirely focusing on your task that you can have the necessary attention to do your best on a shot. You can't autopilot animation. It's something that deserves your entire attention. It is one of those tips that people ignore the most, but it can make the difference between you being a junior forever or someone that is honing their craft with true seriousness. This is, as you know, I did a podcast a month ago with my friend Neddy, who is a senior animator at Pixar. And we were talking off the camera and he mentioned this as well. He said, I don't listen to no music anymore. I'm fully concentrating, focused entirely on my shots. And by the weekend, he says, I need rest, mentally, I just need to recharge. So he's really hyper focused. And I guess those big studios, they're very much, guys that have produced Arcane and Blue Samurai and, Pixar, Disney, they're very, very focused on their animations. And it can drain a lot of energy, if you're really into a shot. In a fun way, of course, you're working on something fun. But listen to music. Richard Williams mentioned that as well, and Survival Kit. To each their own, but, everyone... But I guess he's talking from experience. So I guess as an experienced animator, it's something to take into account. Number 28, I always say this at the end of my videos, have fun. The pressures of a studio can drop your performance in an instant. It's easy to forget that we're in our passion job and that we're striven to be where we are, and that some boring or labor-intensive job out there is our alternative. Remind yourself that you're drawing a cartoon for a living, and that, better yet, making this little drawing come to life in front of your very eyes is nothing short of weaving magic. So enjoy putting one foot, one hoof or one talent ahead of the other and relish the job for its own sake. 29, practice. I've never stopped animating for work. There was a lull a while back as the industry dropped its interest in traditional animation, a period where I did storyboards for a living, but aside from that, it was constant animation. This means I was leveling up on a regular basis. I realize not everyone can be this fortunate. If you're not getting animation gigs during work hours, try to animate on weekends. Find a small and stress-free project you can invest yourself in, or promote yourself on social media with a quick sample of your work. Suffice it to say, keep animating, because you'll find it's not like riding a bike. You'll have a lot of catching up to do when you finally land that awesome animation job. This is very true. Even though I'm working on some shots at the moment, and it's just, it keeps that interest going. There was a book by Rick Rubin called The Creative Act, and he worked with a lot of artists, and in one in particular he's working with Eminem, and Eminem, he would always see Eminem with a pen and a paper, and he's just like scribbling away, writing, doing something, writing all the time. Just not even lyrics, just random writing. He says, why are you doing that? He goes, I'm just staying in the habit, staying in that world. And the same thing with animation, you just constantly, you're thinking about it as well. You're going for walks, looking at people, getting inspiration, but you're always just in that mode. You're just keeping your knife sharp, all the time. You're honing in on your skills. There's a section here on workflow again, so let's talk about this. As important as it is to psych yourself up for a shot or be stress-free and well rested, there are very real approaches that can make you more efficient. Let's get down to brass tacks and address the concrete ways you can improve your day-to-day animation. Okay guys, we will carry on this series. End of this week, every week I will put this video out, also along with my tutorials. But in the meantime, if you're looking to level up your animations and really get that solid foundation which can act as a springboard into your career in animation, check out my Animation Mastery below. There are over 7,000 students enrolled throughout my courses, and I will continue to keep refining these courses for you guys, just to make your animation journey more joyful and fun process. Okay guys, in the meantime, take care, get off the screen, go for a walk, look after your health, all that good stuff. And if you think anybody else would have liked or benefited from this video, please like and share. There's 67% of you come to my channel and don't subscribe. Please subscribe, hit that subscribe button, like button, share. Let's get the YouTube algos to push this work out to more eyes so more people can benefit in learning animation. All right guys, I'll see you in the next video.